Okay, what do we got today, buddy?
Today we have the Tamiya Mammoth dump truck.
Awesome. We built a couple trucks like that over the years. That one's been sitting for a while. You can find it on Amazon, and also other hobby shops have it. So you just have a look around online and you'll be able to find it. What do you think? Let's have a look at what's in the box. There's our tires. One thing we learned about the tires is that they're directional, so you got to pay attention to that when we put it on. Looks like a big part of our chassis there. Bunch of body parts. There's your dump bed. Motors. Looks like grommets and gears and things like that. Dad can't find his grease, but luckily they give you a little tube of grease to get the job done. There's our big wheels. A couple of them have gears on them. And then there are some hubs that you got to push on the axles, right? And there's a bunch of other components. So we're going to go ahead and get through all this, right? Mm-hmm. Some general assembly stuff. We need a couple of AA batteries. There's all picture stuff. Gives you general tips and tricks how to put it together. Comes in the kit. And then there are our instructions, complete with some stickers. So we will see how this Mammoth dump truck goes together. What do you think, buddy? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at the instructions real quick. It does show you a razor blade, which you only use a knife once in a while. You shouldn't really need one. With the type of sprue cutters that we use, we will be all right. And we do have batteries, which we'll get later. So right away, it looks like it's showing us with the cab and stickers and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and let's get our cab out. All ready. There's going to be a couple of parts to the cab and then the dump truck. So you're going to go ahead and open up that yellow bag there, buddy. Tamiya kits have been around a very long time. I think I remember some of these kind of trucks when I was a kid, and you can still find them if you look hard enough. But I know I saw these on Amazon still to this day. Okay, so you can go ahead and remove all those from the sprues, right? You have your little Bandai cutters. There you go, and take your time. So you can take your time with those. You got your little plastic Teflon scrapers that Dad got you a while ago that help out with putting stickers on. So just take your time and do that. All right? Okay. Used to be Dad's job to do the stickers a lot of the time, but you've become a bit of an expert doing the stickers, right? Okay, so your dump bed does it actually snap on there, or is it part of the chassis too? It looks like it snaps on. You just gotta take your time. There you go. It's a nice snap fit. Alright, let's have a look at how the body looks. Nice. With the stickers, it really looks sharp. It says Tamiya on the grill. Alright, so I think we're setting that off to the side. What's next, buddy? I'm going to guess motor and pinion. Looks like you need the motor, right? There's our motor. And then our pinion is in this bag, which Dad's going to open that up. A lot of times there's a little tool on the sprue to help push the pinion on, which I think might be this part, but why don't you have a look and see. There's your pinion, there's your motor, right? A lot of times there's a little tool. Yep, I think it's this one right there. So you're going to utilize that part to push the pinion on. Okay, so you get your pinion started on there. Then you're going to push it down into that little tool that's on the sprue. You don't even have to like take the part off. You put the pinion on and then you put it down in there. You know what I'm saying? That tool's like a pinion press. You want to push it all the way on. Actually, it looks like you did a pretty good job on that. It looks pretty flush. Dad is just going to push a little harder. Yeah, you did a pretty good job. Sometimes it takes a little bit of adult strength, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's next? It looks like maybe your motor's going in the chassis. There we go. Dad got it. So it needs to be like that, your motor. Okay, so pay attention to where your electrical contacts are and the orientation of your chassis and see how that motor snaps down in the chassis. A little snapping sound's always good. If it's a breaking sound, it's no good, right? Mm-hmm. We do a lot of these Bandai kits, which are much more well engineered and they snap together super nice. And then you have things like this that go together with screws. Tamiya kits were always a little tough on the kids. Alright, you got it in there? What's next, buddy? Kids, always ask for your parents' help. Oh, I think it's dad proof. Oh, we're getting it. There we go. There's our part. So we have some brass grommets. And then it looks like there's a couple little shafts in there. Okay. Make sure those shafts are equal distance, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, buddy. And then I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of an indicator that you need to drop a little grease in there, which Dad cannot find his label grease, but luckily they give you a little bit of grease. Okay, so we opened up all of our little things and then we greased inside all that because the instructions do tell you to grease everything. So that's what the gearbox looks like, right? Mm-hmm. And then we can get away without grease by using some of Dad's Label 107. Does that line up there to the pinion? Not quite. So kind of tells me we might have to do something different, which Dad's actually going to help here in a second. That's what it was. The motor popped out a little bit, right? Okay, so you just got to get things lined back up in there. There we go. We're all good. So how about a drop of grease there, and then where the pinion meets those two gears. Cute. So where the teeth meet, just a little bit of grease there, and then as the thing starts to work, it'll work all the grease in on its own. Okay? There you go. You don't need a lot. Got it? There you go. So now we just make sure we don't dump everything. And it looks like we just need our gearbox cover, which is on our sprue, right? Okay. That's a good snap, right? It's not the bad snap. You know what the bad snap is? Yeah, when it cracks. Okay. All right, so our gearbox is on, our motor's in, all our gears look nice and aligned when we did it. So, moving on. Looks like wheels and tires now, right? Mm-hmm. We're working on step 5 here. And then we have our little hubs, and there's a hub pressing tool here. So our little hubs are going to go in there, okay? And then you need this hub pressing tool for each tire, it looks like. Okay, buddy? So go ahead and get that ready. And then we'll flip over the instructions and see what's next. Lining up all your bushings and your axles, right? Okay, and there's your axles. You may need a little bit of Dad's help to actually push the wheels on. So those backwards ferrules kind of go into the chassis, right?
How do you tell which side is the front?
Well, if you look at the tread of the gears, look at the instruction. Not only that, but your gear side is the other. You only have two wheels that have gears, right? So the gear wheels are going to go where there's that hub on the other side of the chassis. You know what I'm saying? So that side feeds through that way. Yep, absolutely. Just like that. Yep, and you're going to line up the one with the gears on the other side. And then the brass collar is kind of like your bushing. So you put a brass collar on the other side and put a gear side wheel on the other side. I need some of Dad's strength on that.
It's working. It's just working very slow.
Yeah, not only that, you need to grease all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it took Dad a little bit of pushing, and I got it done. So these little tools do kind of help. An adult might have been able to done, but it worked out really well with that because it holds the hubs in there. We put a little bit of grease inside where the geared wheels are. And I'm pretty light on grease, so we're just going to use Labelle 107 on those little bushing grommet things. Okay? And everything turns. You can hear it all turning. Okay? So from looking at it, all the wheels are the same direction. That way, that way, that way, that way. So this would be the front of the vehicle. Alright. Do you think you can get these black plastic things out, buddy? Yeah, just use one of your nylon pry bars, a flat one probably. There you go. And those pop right out of there. We're in business. Woo. That was really dramatic. All right. Nice. Okay. Everything feel like it rolls free? Mm-hmm. Just roll it back and forth. Yeah, you can hear all the gears. They mesh real nice. All right, so what's next, buddy? There you go. Those just kind of pop on in there. Okay, so that's one end of your batteries, right? And then you have a switch. It looks like a switch box. There's your switch. The thing's pretty much just on off. That's all we had when we were kids. Nothing really lit up or anything. It was just on off. Go stop. Okay, so you just snap your switch box in there. Nice. There's your switch. So that'll end up on the bottom of the truck. Right? Okay, so then load your batteries in the right way, right? There's your batteries.
Then this thing.
Yeah, so you're going to have a battery strap somewhere. Okay. There you go. All right, watch your fingers of the wheels and just do see if it works. Oh yeah, it works. Cool. Go ahead and shut it off, and then we're pretty close to finishing, I think, partner. You getting excited? Oh yeah.
It's just it's a suspension thingy.
Ah, okay. Okay. I think it holds the body up. Okay, cool. That's what it looks like. It's just kind of a trim piece, but maybe it helps hold the body on too. It's all right. When we're done, we'll play a little bit. I think that goes on once your body's in place. Because those little clips actually hold the body on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds kind of hokey, but it is what it is.
No, No, yeah. No, wait. Yeah.
There you go. Lines right up. Okay.
This actually does hold it on.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We built a bunch of these a long time ago. You don't even remember. You have some in your collection. Yeah, that's how the bodies go on. Dad knows it's important to grease these things too, because we built one that was just screaming. It was never happy. But we played with that thing out in the field a whole bunch. Nice. Awesome.
Wheelie bar.
I think you could actually lean the thing back and put it on its back wheels.
I wonder if it could actually pop a wheelie. If it.
They don't really pop a wheelie under their own strength, but you put them up, they hold a wheelie for a while with fresh batteries.
Probably with higher volts, it would do it by itself.
Maybe.
Probably, maybe.
See, you're already thinking like wild stuff. Maybe we'll have to put a lithium-ion battery in it and see what it'll do. Just melt the tires right off it.
We would need to change the battery box. Though.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah. There you go. Just takes a little bit of adult strength sometimes. You got it. That's your wheelie bar.
Oh, that actually goes in really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like this.
There are some like axle covers. Maybe we missed this step. All right. So you're saying you just missed a couple of stickers, right?
Yep.
And then we did get our axle covers on. Those are on there. I don't know if that's an important piece or not. Wheelie bars on. We'll put those on. Another thing I remembered is those tools. If you put them on, you can do like 2-wheel rolls. You can make it like roll on its side. If you put those back in.
Or what?
You can make it like roll on its side wheels if you put those back in.
Oh.
Like you can lay it on its side and it'll roll around. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. What do you think? Thumbs up? Was that a fun experience?
Yeah.
Building anything is pretty cool. We just got to take our time. Everything's a little different. The models of today are highly engineered and much better tooling. So stuff that's a little bit older, 20, 30, 40 years old.
Something like this.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a little tougher to put together, but you know what? I think it was a great learning experience. Let's see how she rolls. Whoa! 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 That doesn't quite. I don't remember that ever working. It works better on a smooth surface. I think it doesn't like the mats.
Yeah.
That's okay. We could try it on the regular floor. What? You're doing tracks too? Oh my goodness.
Put the cars on the chairs.
Piece of cake. What do you think? Is that a fun toy? Yeah. Oh yeah, doing a flip. Yeet. Buzzer! Oh yeah, crushing Hot Wheels. Climbing the keyboard. Yeet! Whoa! Oh, I thought he was gonna recover. Oh, whoa! Yeah, big flips. Cowabunga! Was this worth building?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's chaos. There you go. That's a good wheelie. Did you enjoy building that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out with us with the Tamiya Mammoth dump truck.
Thanks for watching the Tamiya Mammoth dump truck build.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. You'll see what we build next whenever we have time. Have a good one.